ESPN. Tommy, I'm going to ask the question I'm sure everyone in the room wants to ask. You said what you said and you backed it up. How good does it feel to have that type of performance after basically putting yourself out there?
It feels great. I relied on my teammates today, and I relied on my coaches, and they put us in position to go out there and execute and win. And we came together today, and we heard everything everybody said, we seen everything everybody said, and we just add that fire to the fuel. That fuel to the fire, and we went out there and just played ball together. We just went out there together and we executed. That's it.
This is for both Tommy and Jaylin. Take me through that first drive in the first quarter. You guys were able to ruthlessly go through that Alabama defense the way you guys did.
I'll go first. They had a really good first drive as well, and our defense was on the field for a very long time. And you can ask Jaylin here. The first thing I said was, guys, whether we score, whatever happens, we have to give our defense a breather. And that was just the main message for me. We really wasn't, I'm not gonna say we wasn't looking for points, but I was just, concerned about our defense. They've been on the field for a long time, and I just want to give them a breather.
I can say Coach Gus just told us to just start fast all week. I can say that was the main thing, just starting fast and just coming out and executing tonight. That was the main thing.
For both of you, but starting with Tommy, when you took the final snap, the knee, and get to see the reaction from fans storming the field and whatnot, I guess what's going through your mind, the emotions of that, and same for Jaylin as well.
This is the reason why I came here. That's one of the reasons why I came here, for moments like these and days like these. We got a long season ahead. Just take it 1 week at a time. Just keep climbing.
Gonna go to Ira.
Jaylin, after the punt that hit you, a bunch of your teammates came over to kind of support you, and then the way the defense went out there and played. Just what did that mean to you? The way guys had your back in that moment.
It mean a lot. I gotta just on the ball, but I just said you make a little bit of mistakes, but the main thing is just how you respond to things. I just like to keep myself level-headed. Ain't nothing. Just next play mentality.
Yeah, next play mentality.
Jaylin, for you, I know last season with the injury, things kind of weren't able to get going for you. To get this moment in front of the Doak home crowd and against Alabama and play such a big role in it, just can you kind of detail the emotions you're feeling after that win?
Man, the emotions that I'm feeling after that win, and I'm just excited, man. Man, this is a huge win. Just to say, to beat a big primetime team like Bama, just coming in and executing, that was the main thing. Just having time and just staying positive and just getting us better each and every day. That's the main focus. But I'm just proud to have this win.
Can you take us through the big play to him to start the second half? And maybe just more about that, more than just that. What kind of weapon he is. He's a unique kid that not only has a 64-yard catch, but has a run to basically ice the game from the running back spot. What is it like to play with someone like him?
A guy like this? A guy like this, we can use all different type of ways, from the backfield, sending him in motion, getting him the ball. He's a guy that we want to get the ball in his hands as quick as possible. And just let him, do what he does. He's an elusive player. He's unbelievable. And as you guys saw tonight, and what he did out there, it was unbelievable. So our goal is just get him the ball and let him be Jaylin. He's probably been doubted his whole life, and people probably say he couldn't do this, couldn't do that. But look at him. He's on this stage at one of the highest levels, and he had a hell of a day today. So props to Jaylin.
Tommy, can you talk about the offensive line, what they did for you, and just how they played against a very talented Alabama defensive front?
Yeah, our guys up front was, I think just one out. I was watching something on ESPN, and they was talking about the matchup, the battle up front and stuff like that. And I just thought to myself, and I was like, we have Micah Pettis, we have Gunner, we have Rizzy, we have Luke, we have Richie, and I could just go on and on. Man, our guys up front, they fought their tails off, and they blocked, and they fought all night long. Those guys kind of picked me up at times through this game, and just kind of, picked me up along the way at times when it wasn't going our way. But tonight they did an unbelievable job against one of the best defenses in the country, and props to them, and I'm very thankful to have those guys.
after today, you've instilled plenty of confidence in fans and plenty of confidence in just the whole program. What's your message to fans for the rest of this year and their expectations?
Man, today, I never played in an atmosphere like that today. The fans was in it the whole entire game. They was cheering. They was loud. I think Alabama had a couple of false start penalties, and that's because of the fans. They can't hear. They can't communicate. They can't run a play, and they can't execute it the right way. So, like I said, I told those guys when I got off the bus for the little walk we did, I've never seen anything like it before. And if you guys just come show up every single week and just be hostile and just be that way, it's going to help us a lot. It helps us a lot when you guys show up and you guys are loud and you're full attendance and you guys make a big impact on the game, as well. And you guys help us and it kind of give us some strength and some energy, and some juice just because of you guys. So to the fans, hey, week in and week out, continue to do the same thing. We love it.
Tommy, you saw Mekhi Danzy make some big plays as well. Just thoughts about just him knowing he's a Tallahassee guy and getting his first touchdown and seeing all the playmaking abilities, even from switching from running back to wide receiver. Just thoughts on how he performed.
Yeah, I'm super proud of him. He's a young guy. To be thrown in a big game like that, he did an incredible job of going out there and making plays. He's already set some track records here as a track runner, and why not put him on the field and put the ball in his hands quick, just like Jaylin here, and let him make some plays. So I'm super proud of him. He did an incredible job tonight as for a young guy in a big-time moment like that, and, props to him.
Talk to Brendan.
Tommy, you mentioned the offensive line earlier. In general, the run game, 230 yards. I know Coach Malzahn says he wants that to kind of be the basis of the offense. What was working in particular collectively about the run game today?
Those guys up front, those guys were, they was on point today. They was in sync with each other and they was moving bodies.
Tommy, what was last night like for you? Were you able to sleep? What was the excitement like? And then also, for both of you guys, when Gus dials up plays, do you know just when you guys line up that this is going to hit or it has a chance to hit, or is it during the play that you realize it?
Last night, me and Coach Gus, we kind of watched film to about 10 o'clock last night, and then I got some sleep because I was tired from that. But when he's played against Alabama 12, 13 times, won 6 times. He knows them very well, and he had a good game plan set up. He knew what they were going to do and exactly when they were going to do it, and it worked. We just put our faith in his play calling, and he put us in the best position to go out there and execute plays. So.
I already asked this to a couple players, but when Coach Moore started playing over the loudspeakers, just describe your experience during that.
It was exciting, man. We was having fun. I think at that moment just kind of brought us together closer as a team. But we do have to do a better job of just finishing the game better and showing better sportsmanship and stuff like that. But we're excited. Emotions were high. Trust me, it's going to be corrected, and we probably won't be able to do that again. But emotions was high, and we was excited. It was a big win for us. So. We were excited, but we can't finish like that. We got to show more class and finish better.
Tommy, I think you've talked about it. I've seen, I think, a few tweets from guys who weren't on the team last year, who didn't live 2-10, but it seems like 2-10 was on them this offseason. As a guy who wasn't a part of that, how has that impacted your offseason? How has that motivated you? And was that part of your comments? Is that part of what led to saying what you said?
I wasn't a part of it, but I had my own problems and coming here and stuff like that. So we kind of all just meshed those problems together, and we just came back from it. Nobody likes a 2-10 season. Nobody likes, stuff like that. And they didn't like it, and they was desperate. And they told me right when I got here, hey, look, you're gonna be here, you're gonna work with us. We're desperate, and we want to win, and we want to go out there, and we want to get this thing back to where the Florida State football is supposed to be. So. I just, they already had the guys. And so, we added a few pieces here and there, but, I just came in and they accepted me right away, and we just got to work. We all desperate, like we said before in the offseason, and we came out victorious today.
Anything else?
Thank you, guys.
Thank y'all.